Yo. What did I do here? I'm here, don't worry. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. Oh, come on. No way. What's up, Georgia? How you doing, man? Camera issue. It's working through right now. I'm getting it. Making it happen here. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? We good? All right, cool. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, my goodness. You know, I think it's the charger. Let me try wireless. See if that does better. That's good, man. Glad you are doing well. Give me 1 second here. I don't know what's going on with this camera. It's giving me some trouble. For some reason, every time I plug it in, it's like, oh, never mind. I had it sorted out before I started, and then as soon as I clicked start, it was like, yeah, never mind. Odd. Know what it's doing here. There we go. Think we got it now. Cool. I hope it stays, because it did this before, and now it's like, oh, maybe I don't want to work. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. Good deal. About time with this stinking thing. Raise it up a little bit, see where we are at. All right, whatever. That'll do. Thanks for stopping in, though, Georgia. I appreciate that, bro. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my friend. If we haven't already, I apologize if I forgot. Thomas donated $4. Whoa, that's huge, man. You didn't have to do that, Thomas. I am extremely appreciative. That's very kind of you. Really helps support the channel, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much for not only stopping in, but, you know, helping me out like that. That's very, very kind of you. Joyful giver, Thomas Mullins. Shout out. You're a legend for that, brother. Much love. What are we watching? What do you guys want to watch? What do you want to get into? We watching some videos, or are we possibly doing some gaming? Not entirely sure what to get into here. I was going to watch some liberal hive mind because, well, he's a pretty entertaining creator and he makes some pretty crazy videos. Man, I can't believe you donated. That's so kind of you, dude. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me, right? I'm not too technologically inclined, so if there's any issues with the stream, you guys are going to have to let me know so I can fix them for you. This is like the second time I've streamed off of my phone to my computer through YouTube with a second window going, so let me see here. My biggest hobbies. Let's see. Absolute legend. Pulling through Mr. Thomas. Alright, I'm just going to jump onto some liberal hive mind here until we get a different request. I hope I don't get in trouble for this crap. Every time I jump on stream, I feel like I get in some kind of trouble because of some kind of copyright. Devastatingly bad for Democrats. Ooh.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's the meme of the day brought to you by 5mind.com. Well, it's exactly like I told you, it's not time to panic. Now, the worst thing that you could do in politics, especially when it's not, an October surprise, it's not a month away from an election, the worst thing that you could do is get cold feet, is panic. No, you need to be patient. You need to understand that the news cycle is moving quickly, and that what exists now, the current state now, will likely not exist in a couple weeks or a couple months. And of course, I addressed this the other day. The premise for slowing down, backing off, totally capitulating to the Democrats was the midterm election coming up. We're in danger of losing the midterms, therefore we must surrender. This is complete and utter nonsense. And again, I need to keep reiterating this. This notion that it's preordained that the Democrats are gonna win, it's gonna be a bloodbath, a blue wave unlike anyone's ever seen, thanks to Donald Trump and his ICE deportations. This is complete nonsense. And now, speaking of that, we just got a shock poll that completely flips the conversation on its head. We got
How exciting. Can't wait to see this
the morning
poll.
compost of all polling outlets showing the generic ballot race within the margin of error. Let me reiterate, now is not the time to be getting cold feet. Now's the time to be maybe doing a slight strategic maneuver, a slight shift, but continuing to spearhead forward, not giving in and capitulating to the Democrats, but rather beating them in the public debate, especially when you really have nothing to lose, and that's kind of what should describe the current situation. Democrats are supposed to win. The idea that you would be playing safe, that you would be taking back steps when history suggests you're in the weakest position that you're going to be in at the first midterm of a presidential term, it's utter nonsense. Let me show you guys this incredible poll that just released. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so just take a look at this on screen. Open Source Zone on X writes, 2026 generic congressional ballot, Democrats sitting at 44%, Republicans sitting at 43%. Then if we take a look at the crosstabs by race and compare it to the 2024 election, it appears Donald Trump is shedding some white vote, which of course is the worst demographic demographic to be losing, but there's still a lot of game to be played here. But then if you take a look here, Hispanic voters haven't shifted, black voters have shifted significantly away from the Democrats, and so have Asian voters. And also keep in mind, this is from the Morning Compost. This is from the most Democrat bias pollster in the game, or at least one of the top 5. So these numbers might be wildly inaccurate and overestimating Democrat support. Folks, this is not the time to be hitting the panic button. And again, right now, this is when the numbers are going to be the absolute worst because Democrats got their little moment. They got their tragedy that they can then run with, cause chaos on the streets, another George Floyd moment. This is when Democrats are at their strongest when they're...
That's like, I've been saying that, and I hate to even put it into that kind of, like, loop it in with that whole ordeal, but it's too coincidentally placed in the timeline.
Pushing a psyop, when they're pushing their emotional manipulation bullshit. And of course, not to mention, it's roughly a year away from the election. So we're considering this early polling data. That's when Democrats are the strongest. If we go back to 2018, for instance, which is the most relevant comparable, well, at the same time, roughly a year away from the election, back in 2018, Democrats had a plus 7.3% average. Right now, they're sitting at 4.7. And the closer we get to the election, well, it's likely the numbers are going to continue to shift. And again, we have to repeat the same factors. Once common sense starts to re-enter people's minds, and as Democrat lie after lie continues to get exposed, like moments like this from CNN.
CNN has obtained a video posted by the digital outlet The News Movement from 11 days before Alex Preddy was killed.
So the guy pulled up to a entirely different protest with the same mindset of disruption and effectively vandalized their vehicle by multiple times. He's just kicked it over and over again until the back light exploded out of the thing. So
came out. Preddy is seen shouting at agents, kicking their vehicle's taillight as the
What's going on, Briggs? Thanks for dropping by, man. No problem. No problem.
Their vehicle. They tackled
nice to talk to you, man. Thanks for coming through.
In Minneapolis. It lasted a few seconds before Mr. Preddy is able to get up.
Again if you come back.
A gun
if not,
appears to be tucked in his waistband.
Have a good night.
It is unclear if the agents noticed.
Yeah, whoa, hold on now.
Seconds before Mr. Preddy is able to get up, a gun appears to be tucked in his waistband.
Yeah, look at this guy. Running around. He's doing that. He's doing that, right, while effectively open carrying. Like, you are putting yourself at a serious level of risk in any confrontational situation if you bring a firearm into the situation. It is automatically a much more elevated risk factor.
And it is unclear if the agents noticed the gun.
Any kind of conflict in which you place yourself in the middle, you're going to be finding that it's a pretty iffy situation to begin with. Then you throw a firearm into the mix of things, and
not disarm Preddy. They instead walk away. Tenfold. It's unclear what took place immediately before or after this footage. A representative from Preddy's family confirmed to CNN that the man in the video posted Wednesday is Preddy. The Department of Homeland Security told CNN Wednesday it is reviewing the footage.
Once they realize that really Democrats are playing a fast one on them, the numbers are going to get closer. They always do. This is not a 5-alarm fire. And the job needs to be damage mitigation, slight damage mitigation, little pivoting, not total capitulation. You know what it's looking like here is less of a blue wave and more of a slight Democrat resurgence. They might pick up some House seats. They might get a small Democrat majority, but they also might lose the Senate. In fact, most prediction outlets are showing 51 safe Republican seats in the Senate. It doesn't even look like Democrats have a path to flip the Senate. You know, the goal right now is to shake you. It's to make you emotional, fearful, to lose your footing, and frankly, make a mistake, make a misstep. Screw all of that. Ignore all the noise. Again, like I keep saying, you do not win in politics by doing what the opposition wants you to do. You win by having a very decisive vision and pushing that vision forward unabashedly. And when the tough times come, you don't cower in fear. You find solution. You continue moving forward. And most importantly, you make the case. You make an argument. And in this case, you expose the freaking left-wing lunacy. I mean, really? Now's the time to ditch the Trump mandate, to ditch the Trump policies that have clearly been working so well on so many different issues. The border's totally shut down. Illegals are being deported, which the American people support. Maybe
very, very supportive of that. I run a small business, and I'll tell you right now, it is incredibly hard to try to put a bid in for work when I have to essentially undercut somebody who doesn't have to pay taxes, who doesn't have to pay living expenses to the extent of providing for a family. Really, they're just living in an illegal situation through it's all around devastating to the working class that are trying to live the American dream.
Maybe, they're viewing it right now as heavy-handed tactics, but there's a way to kind of ameliorate the situation there. The economy is roaring.
I'm all for immigration to the United States, but in a legal manner. It doesn't affect us in the same way. In fact, in my opinion, it's better. It puts a whole different light on things when you come into the scope of the working force of America with no responsibilities that come with that.
Roaring on all cylinders. Things are going well right now. But now's the time to totally ditch that because the mainstream media has made you piss your frickin' pants. And so now's the time to support this nonsense?
I don't want you to sit back and watch. I want you to do something. Each and every one of these people who have came up has been very polite, very earnest, very kind.
What is this?
Begging you to do something. I'm not begging you. I'm demanding that you act with some semblance of a spine. Do something!
Vigilante.
Give me a freaking break. Now's the time to support the people shutting down the government, engaging in the most inflammatory and ridiculous rhetoric imaginable? No. And again, midterm strategy is all about galvanizing your base. Now's the time to be further emphasizing the Trump agenda, to be convincing people what is at stake here. You need MAGA, you need the Trump voters who voted in the 2024 election to show up in mass in 2026, and that's what Democrats are doing. They're galvanizing their base, and they're going to do that regardless of whether you give in. That's why they're causing the mass hysteria. That's why they're going to shut down the government again, because their voters live for that stuff. Oh, sabotaging Trump at every freaking turn. That is what keeps these people going. And that's what Democrats are doing. And so
I can definitely agree with that too. There's not many times in which he's had the support of anybody on the left side.
So now's the time to do the exact same thing. Play the same game. Don't play their game. Galvanize the MAGA base. Hit us with the double down. Some strong speeches. Address the people. Send the message. Push a very strong on-the-grounds campaign. Get those ads going. There is so much freaking ammunition. The Democrats have given so much. Revive and relitigate everything from the Biden years. Expose all the chaos, the domestic terrorism, the Tesla riots, all the lies, the shutdowns, the no kings nonsense. Democrats saying they're going to
about to shut down again, but they still want us to pay them for doing their jobs, right? They still want us to pay our taxes and make sure that they're paid and taken care of while we sit here and struggle with no representation.
Use pain as their leverage. Expose the fraud. What do you want? You want more freaking daycare fraud?
They're not doing their jobs, but they want paid to not do their jobs. That's
fraud? More immigration fraud? Is that really what you want to vote for right now? Defunding DHS? Shutting down the mass deportation efforts? And going back to open borders? Now's the time to be voicing what is at stake. And again, we're not in a position of weakness here. We're in the strongest position I've seen in a very long time.
Master,
Democrats are not doing so hot in generic ballot data, despite all their efforts, despite the psyops. Their party approval rating is still in the dumpster.
Thanks for stopping out, man. Thanks for shooting me a message. Appreciate the support.
It seems like there's really not that much to lose, and so act like it. Start frickin' acting like it. I'm so sick of this neocon cowardice. Now's the time to totally capitulate and give up on everything. Shut it all down. We might lose the midterms. You cowards. We got people like freaking Susan Collins and others now voting with Democrats to defund DHS. These people are out of their damn minds. Push forward. And again, it's going to be a completely different situation. Nobody's even going to be talking about this topic during the midterm elections. And if things keep going the way they're going, the economy's going to be roaring. We're talking about over 5% GDP in Q4. I'm just not with it, folks, and I'm not seeing it. Sure, we've seen some bad polling, like we always do in these PSYOP moments.
That's exactly it. It's just a bunch of bad polling. I don't understand how people at this point are going to even believe anything except for an outcome.
thing happened. Oh, here's all
Off of any
kinds of
kind of
polls
media.
from the worst pollsters in the game, the frickin' push pollsters, showing absolute utter devastation for the Trump administration. It's the same frickin' thing. We've been through this rodeo before. Don't get caught by the distractions. Don't let them set the conversation, set the rules of the game. No, frankly, do exactly what the Democrats are doing. Fight like hell. And not physically. Well, maybe don't do exactly what the Democrats are doing. You know, politically, with words, with campaigns, with the truth and the facts, armed with the truth and the facts. Fight, defend the agenda, call out the BS, call out the propaganda, call out the lies. Because when the argument is made, no rational human being, it's only the pink-haired freaks who truly side with the Democrat Party when it really comes down to it. You know, when you have a fact-based conversation, when you really get into the nitty-gritty, all the details.
Having pink hair doesn't make you a freak. That's...
Realistically, nobody actually aligns with the Democrats except for the most extreme of far leftoids. Nobody wants open borders. Nobody wants to defund the police, defund DHS, stop enforcing immigration laws. Nobody wants tampons in the frickin' men's bathroom. Nobody wants men competing in female sports. Nobody wants to enable SNAP fraud and Medicaid fraud, immigration fraud, election fraud. People want voter identification on all the issues. Republicans win almost all the issues. And frankly, basically everything except for like abortion and healthcare. Abortion is a non-issue. Leave it up to the states. And healthcare, well, we have a serious angle there to keep hitting on these Obamacare premiums, on the corruption that's happening there. Ugh. Trump's got an actual solution of putting money in the hands of the people to purchase their own plans. You know, that's another issue Republicans can win on. So win. Stop being such an emotional freaking coward and win. There's an opportunity here, not only to mitigate a Democrat blue wave, but to stop it entirely. Democrats are at a historically weak position, within 1 point on generic ballot from morning consult. If things keep trending that way, if Trump can kind of stabilize the ship here, this could be a real dogfight. But of course, inherently, you gotta fight. You can't give up. You can't be a pussyfooted coward falling into that same neocon trap. I thought we were done with that era. And so, unashamed, unabashedly, keep moving forward. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.
It's a good video. Liberal Hive Mind, he's pretty good, man. A once left-wing... Oh, this was uploaded 2 hours ago. Solely to expose the abundant hypocrisy.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's the meme of the day brought to you by 5mind.com. Now, we've covered some pretty wild clips relating to the 2020 election, alleged fraud or mishandling of ballots. We've seen some pretty damning stuff, but this, my friends, this might be the most damning yet. Yeah, once again, it's the exact same situation, the same trend. What the left told you definitely isn't happening and has never happened. Well, it appears is literally happened or has happened. We got a clip here that is absolutely freaking wild, showing a Michigan Secretary of State official caught on video in 2020 where she's seen and heard ordering election volunteers to count ballots that apparently all contain the exact same signature, and they make continued efforts to separate those ballots, to have those ballots investigated.
States that don't ensure only citizens are voting should not count in federal elections.
And she essentially tells them absolutely not happening. This isn't an audit, she says, and tells them to just get the presidential count. This is an absolutely wild one. Let me show you guys exactly what happened. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so take a look at this.
These we don't count.
Yep, they've got all kinds of stuff in the bag.
This is just the extra stuff.
We don't know what to count here.
Count these ballots. We'll count.
All right, so Don, what we need to do now, you want to put this in the middle of ours and then we can pull them out?
The tag.
The tags, yeah.
But these are actual ballots.
These are ballots.
And they're all in the spoiled ballot bag.
Well,
Is that right?
yeah, well, that's what this was about.
They'll do anything but admit that they're doing
Because if
something.
we don't have the counts, then we can't move forward. And we understand that there is a concern with this precinct, but this is not a time for you to be investigating right now.
Did you
This
find
is a
something
time for you. No. So you need to move forward with the audit so we can get the numbers, so we can see how many ballots are here.
But wait, okay, so when we're done with the audit, there is still the opportunity to challenge the fact that we have multiple ballots with the very same signature.
I don't know if
Multiple
challenge is the
ballots
right
with the
word.
very same signature. See that? I mean, if you're gonna sit there as a poll worker and pose try to explain that to be not a problem, you need to be removed.
But until we get
We're
it,
challenging.
We'll go
whether
ahead and
that's
count the
a
ballots.
legitimate-
right, we need you to move
Can't
forward.
But we will separate out and count those and add those in. But there's going to be an asterisk saying these ballots have the same signature.
And again, we know that you have a concern with this precinct, and as soon when you get done with the audit part of it, not an investigation, not counting. That's not your role right now. This very
going on,
minute.
G?
So what I need you to do.
Just taking a little of your advice here and putting the secondary window on here so we can watch some videos. This is some liberal hive mind. He's enlightening us on the voter fraud that's happening. I'm not 100% sure where this is at, but this woman's trying to justify multiple ballots with the same exact signature on them.
We can get a number of how many ballots were in this can when you started counting, and we can move forward from there. Okay, so what
do you want to watch,
for you
dude?
guys
I'm
to do
just
right now is
watching
to
whatever.
finish the
It
audit
doesn't
process.
We'll have a number.
We'll have a number. We can't
Separate them out.
whether valid or invalid. We'll have
That is not the process right now. The process right now is for you to put them in the piles where they belong and for the presidential vote and count the presidential votes. We understand that there is possibly an issue with this precinct. We understand that. But what I need for you to do right now is to finish the presidential race audit, not separate them out, and then we'll move forward from there. Okay? But I need you to continue the process right now, please.
You realize that the former state representative
Try to take an authoritative stand and outweigh the other people that are working at the poll, persuade them.
I understand, but until we get a count,
Same signature, it's crazy.
we need
What's
that
going
piece
on, Manny
done
Trucking?
first. We need the audit piece done first because that's
Thanks for
why
stopping
we're
out,
here.
man. Thanks for the
And we
message,
will look at the numbers.
as well as you, G. I appreciate the support,
And
brother.
I
Thanks a
understand
lot.
that there may be an
Much love.
issue.
God bless you guys.
And I understand your
Support my
concerns.
channel. And again, I'll watch whatever. You
So
don't
if we
have
can
to watch
complete the
this.
audit
This
piece
is
right
just
now.
what I kind of fell into.
Then we can move forward, okay?
Want me to move
Thank
on
you.
to something else? Feel free to let me know.
With this precinct. This is not an investigation right now.
I am honestly speechless. You've got election workers volunteering counting these ballots, and you heard the quote there. We got the same signature on all of these ballots. We probably shouldn't count them. Signature verification, of course, is a very important part of the process, and she basically tells them, well, that's not your job. Just keep counting the ballots.
Keep
We just have to get the
counting.
result
It's
out there.
crazy
It's obvious what was
behavior,
going
man.
on. Just get the result that showed that Joe Biden had won, and
Just get the result we want.
then once that's been declared, well, there's basically no going back now, is there? And in that video, she's implying that, well, oh, that's not your job. Someone else is going to come in and do that. But we never actually got proper audits now, did we? No, it's been over 5 years, and there still hasn't been a proper audit across any of these battleground states. There's never been a proper process to analyze these ballots and the signatures on them. They basically ram the results through, push the process forward, and then weaponize demonization narratives to shut anybody up who asks questions. They rammed the result through and never answered
about
any
right.
pertinent questions from the American people. And well, of course, that is until today, albeit in this case, not necessarily in Michigan, but rather in Georgia, which is likely the epicenter of the worst type of election fraud. We already know that Kash Patel's FBI has seized ballots from Fulton County, and he's defended the action, claiming that there's probable cause they had evidence. And now we've got President Trump himself on Dan Bongino's podcast, where he's saying that, quote, interesting things will be revealed following the seizure and investigation of these ballots.
The people are people that don't work. Those are the best ones. The people that came in and they don't work. And they don't want them either because they don't want to pay welfare. So they've sent all of their people, millions and millions of people. We have to get them out. And by the way, if Republicans don't get them out, you will never win another election as a Republican. If you don't get these people are all pitted, so they vote. And they make all this crap with the voting. Oh, well, you can vote. You can do whatever you want. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy how you can get these people to vote. And if we don't get them out, Republicans will never win another election. Think of it. I won in a landslide. I won every swing state. I won the popular vote by millions. I won everything. I won a thing called counties. The counties I won, it's such a big vote. That's why the map was entirely red when you looked at it. And counties I won by 2,750. Think of this, to 550. 2,750
that's
to 550.
talk about landslide.
It's becoming a very good count. because it's accurate. You know, it covers the whole country. It's like a landslide. But you're never going to have that again if you don't get these people out. These people were brought to our country to vote, and they vote illegally. And amazing that the Republicans aren't tougher on it. The Republicans should say, we want to take over. We should take over the voting in at least 15 places. The Republicans ought to nationalize the voting. And we have states that are so crooked, and they're counting votes. We have states that I won.
I mean, that's just to speak to that point. There are states that literally directly infringe the Constitution and many of the rights of the citizens of the United States on a massive scale and are not put into check.
Joe, I didn't win. Now you're going to see something.
To think that stops at the Second Amendment is just ignorant. That's
Georgia, where they were able to get with a court order the ballots. You're going to see some interesting things come out.
Of course, it's very hard to speculate. I don't know what they found. I don't know what they're going to present us with. But again, 6 years later, that's kind of the problem. The fact that we still don't know, the fact that we still don't have answers. That's the true crime here. The way
people brush it off like, oh, it's the past. This was a presidential election. I mean, this is the most important representation of the American people that we have. It's the reason that we're what we are, is because we have a constitutional republic in which we decide who gets put into this position of power. And if we're not the ones deciding it, and they are behind the scenes, it doesn't matter how long ago it was. It's important enough to rehash until we get to the bottom of the problem.
Any questions were labeled instantly the big lie, a dangerous anti-democratic conspiracy theory. It was obviously an intimidation campaign. It's obvious that these people acted like frickin' thugs. That video that I played you guys from Michigan, I think basically sums up the entire experience. That's what we were dealing with. A bunch of thugs intimidating any element of dissent, shutting down any questions, but obviously the concerns and the questions were valid since day one, and now's the time where we get answers. Now comes the waiting part. Let's see where this investigation in Georgia goes. Let's see what kind of interesting findings President Trump is alluding to here, and of course then we'll start making some conclusions. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for your research, brother.
This is a muzzle loader, and it runs off of black powder, but today we're going to find out what would happen if it was loaded with modern gunpowder.
We're loading black powder guns with modern smokeless powder.
I think I'm going to duck on this one. Here we go.
We turning some barrels into mushrooms.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun with a muzzle loader. Now, you may
love me some Kentucky Ballistics.
Wondering, what is a muzzle loader? Well, let me explain it real quick. This is a CVA 50 cal muzzle loader, and this works off of black powder. It's pretty simple. You put the black powder in there, and then you load a 50 cal bullet over top of that, and then you place your primer in the back, and then you pull the trigger one time and it goes boom one time. Like I said, this thing runs off of black powder. Black powder burns much slower than modern gunpowder.
Yeah, smokeless powder, I feel like, in a black powder gun is going to be pretty detrimental to the guns.
Modern gunpowders burn much faster and create much higher pressures, and you should never use modern powder in a muzzle loader. But what if that accidentally happened? What would happen?
What if it accidentally happened, bro? Who is accidentally loading their black powder gun with smokeless modern powder?
Well, today we're going to find out. So before we start our scientific test, I say we shoot this thing and just make sure it functions. So I'm loaded up with one 50 cal bullet, an adequate amount of black powder, and one primer. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
I watch those guys that overload the absolute crap out of their muzzle loaders, and it just sends like a grenade level explosion out of the front of it. I want to get a high-speed camera.
Not exactly a punt gun, but
I need to get
it'll do.
a private, I need private spot to be shooting like this dude, and I can start putting together some seriously cool content.
You know what,
it's annoying that I have
as
many rules as I do at my local range. extremely limiting to the type
Let's
of
see what
content that I
happens
can put
when
out.
we hit a 6-pound can of pumpkin with the muzzle loader. Okay, I'm loaded up with another 50
That
cal
might as well be a
ball
whole pumpkin.
or round or whatever. Let's shoot the pumpkin. Oh!
Dang, dude. That's nuts.
That was actually pretty awesome.
That disintegrated that
That
thing.
thing's packing quite a punch. I'm pretty impressed. Let's shoot something else. Up next is a target that we have not used in a very long time. This is a 6-pound can of cheese.
I thought he was about to say a 6-pound can of pumpkin. I was like, brother, we just seen
Everyone
that.
says every time I shoot this, but you have no right to say anything because you know what kind of cheese this is? Nacho cheese.
Dang. Right about that. Yeah, that's insane, dude. It turned that can into a canoe.
I'm actually having some fun with this thing. What in the world? Won't open. I already broke it. Oh, safeties. I feel kind of stupid. I opened it expecting to pull my shell out. There's no shell in there. Stupid.
There's no
I
shell
promise
there.
I'm almost done, but I'm having some fun with this thing. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. We're getting some really good
This guy's
energy
constantly
transfer.
destroying tables.
I have a 6-pound can of lemon pudding now, and I've added a little more
lemon
black powder.
pudding?
Let's see what this does. This should kick a little
Yeah,
harder.
dude, I know. They're absolutely
go.
insane. I would love to have one, though. Wouldn't that be cool? I wouldn't even know how to use it. I can barely work my computer in the stream, let alone a $200,000 Phantom camera. Lemon pudding. What a concept.
I kind of feel bad about the science experiments we're going to conduct on this thing.
Sounds
Kinda like it.
horrendous.
Time to break out the good old lead sled. Before we load this
Thanks for your message, though, too, 50AE. That's very kind of you to stop in, chat with me. Thanks for the information, although it probably won't serve me any purpose until I'm about retired, but
thing up with modern gunpowder,
knows? Who
I
knows?
want to do a little bit of an experiment
will
with
it.
black powder. So this is what you load a muzzle loader with. It's these little pre-made pellets of black powder. I'm pretty sure they recommend 2, and I've been told over the years to not really ever go over 3. Well, I'm really curious to see what would happen if you did load more than 3 in your muzzle loader. So this baby is loaded up with 7 of these, and we are going to put it in the lead sled, and we are going to pull the string and see what happens. Hopefully the video is not cut short. All right, I'm gonna duck just a little. Here we go.
dang, dude.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was nuts. I like his I like his automatic trigger.
Okay. So
Or his
the
distanced
gun
trigger
did
pull.
not explode.
It's just a
But
carabiner
my
on a string.
goodness, you may need to go to the dentist after that one if you accidentally put 7 of those things in your gun. Wow. Okay, well, our gun
She ate it though.
looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't see any cracks or anything like that. Let's see if it opens. Opens up. That primer
Primer
is
is in there.
stuck in there pretty good. I will say that. It's not just coming out. So definitely had a lot of pressure in there. Okay, I think it's time that we finally put some modern powder in this thing. It is proved that it's
What's going on, Johnny? How you
pretty
doing,
tough.
brother?
I'm going to start out with a small amount.
Not really,
of
folks. I
modern
think it's
powder,
just you and
see if
one
it
other.
functions, and then
How's
we
your
will move
evening
on
going,
to
man? Morning?
a much
Afternoon?
larger
Not
amount.
sure where you're at.
Okay.
You
Here
probably
comes
told me
our
before,
first
but
test
I'm not. My memory
with
is
modern gunpowder.
pretty clapped
This is
these
loaded
days.
up with a pistol / shotgun
Nice to
powder.
see you, though.
Very energetic powder.
Glad you stopped out.
I forgot my
Decided to
skill,
chat with me.
so I'm not really sure how much is
Just
in
watching
it.
some Kentucky
Could
ballistics
be
here.
10 to 20 grains. Could
Gooning
be
around with a modern muzzle loader with some smokeless powder.
70. I'm not really sure, but we are going to pull a string.
Let me know what you want to watch,
and see
though.
what
If you want me to
happens.
watch something
And I'm
you
excited.
want to watch together, let me know.
Okay.
I'll put it on. I'm just watching whatever at this
You're in
point.
position. Tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh, you're a little close to that trigger. I don't like that. That'll make me feel good. Ah! All right.
It's on the trigger.
I think I'm gonna duck. I think I'm gonna duck on this
I
one. Here we go.
realized I'm not as grown up as I thought, LOL. What do you mean? What's that? What's that mean?
It may have exploded. Let's go see.
I don't think it exploded. Oh, it did. Yeah, it really exploded. Dang, dude, it blew the whole top side of that barrel off. That's insane. Well, he's got a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. It looks like he only bought one for us to explode. That's nuts,
that's it.
dude.
That did it.
My man's neck is scratching
I
after
thought
that.
it was an adequate amount, okay? I thought it was a small amount, but it was not.
I think that was the smokeless powder, was it not?
Okay, okay. How much is in there? Powder. This is loaded up with a pistol / shotgun powder.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. You see all the smoke explode into the sky. What else do we got? What else do we got? You guys listen to Mike Mologies at all? He's really, really good Christian rapper in my opinion. SWAT team plays Rainbow Six Siege in real life.
August 1st, 2024, Columbus Police in Ohio.
Oh, what do you gotta do to be in that situation? They're all standing in your living room like that.
Wheeler. According to the caller, Wheeler was irate and threatening family members. When officers first made contact, Wheeler briefly stepped into the doorway shirtless and made a series of erratic statements, at one point stating, "Martial law has been declared." After several minutes of conversation, he told officers he had weapons in his room, saying, "I'm armed. I will defend myself." Moments later, Wheeler retreated back inside and stopped responding. With an active felony warrant to serve and growing concerns about a gunman now barricaded inside his home, the department requested its SWAT team, who arrived with a heavily armored military-grade vehicle known as the Bearcat, built to withstand gunfire from rifle rounds and breach fortified structures. Its arrival marked a turning point in the standoff,
You got a
and this was only
Bearcat
the
pulling
beginning.
up onto your front lawn. You've probably done so many things wrong to that.
Window left the door. He was last seen.
Bearcat 1 is set, waiting for Bearcat 2 and some more personnel before we start.
They got a second Bearcat pulling up.
Yep, it's on the left.
You guys got a knocker gun spun up?
Yeah.
All right.
Benjamin, or anyone else inside of 818 Cherryberry, please come to the front door with nothing in your hands so we can speak with you.
I have a taser.
Copy that. Yep.
Taser.
Hey, Doug. Have you guys had contact with him at all?
Yeah, nothing. Motion controlled in. Window left the door. We've seen nothing, heard nothing.
Columbus SWAT.
Do we know if he has a phone so we can get that over with quickly and then we can just go ahead and go to Armageddon?
Let's send you guys up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Stay right here. Yeah. You can look in that window too. Do you see it?
I need you to come to this window in the front.
The one you were at earlier that's open. You talk to us. Or come to the front door with nothing in your hands.
I wonder what those shields can tank, like what their highest caliber capable of stopping these.
Necessary help that you need. You do have a warrant for your
A
arrest.
50 BMG.
You cannot leave until you're safely
I don't know.
taken
That
into
sounds
custody.
If we have
insane
to make
though.
entry, I'll have you go straight. I'll have you turn. You'll
I'd
turn
love
here
to
so
see
you're not
that.
exposed, and then I'll go. You block here and I'll go long.
Your mom and dad are out here and they're very worried about you.
They're gonna be pissed when we blow the windows out.
Benjamin, Adam's with your
The
mom and
sniper rifle
dad.
on top
And your
of
mom
the
says
glass
she needs
case.
to get
That
back in
is
to get some
an
medicine. But she
8.6
can't do that
blackout,
until you come
12
out.
inch.
Contact.
It's a 12 inch 8.6 blackout bolt action SBR. That's the CM7S by Chattahoochee Munitions. I will show you here in a little bit. Right now with the camera, the way it's set up through my computer with the like the secondary screen, it's really hard to get the setup that I have over to there to be able to show you. So Once I'm about to, if you want to hang out for a little while, I'll make sure that you get a nice up close and personal video.
All right, so this is going to change the plans.
But
when we go up,
the
we'll go up.
CM7S.
2 of us will go up.
CM7S by Chattahoochee Munitions. Again, it's a 12-inch 8.6 blackout bolt action SBR with a silencer. It's a rugged Alaskan 360 titanium silencer with a QD attachment, an MDT bipod, and an Arkin SH4J.
This side of the Bearcat, you go up here and bunker this window.
Optic.
I need to go up and get that window.
We got long gun over there.
Moving.
A couple of other extras as well. I would bring it over, but we're not allowed to touch firearms on live stream, so sorry about that. It'd be cool if I could like green screen myself out and make it float over here, but that's not possible.
That was the speaker. It's locked. They were just checking to see if it was open.
Yeah, let me, if you want to just tell me the title,
I guess we could have left the screen door open for him to breach it.
I don't want to get in
I
trouble.
missed that thing by.
I don't know.
You
if we're
like
allowed
to put a piece of paper there.
I mean, I guess.
I gave you a little break, but it's time for you to come out now.
Breach it. Throw everything in.
Just
To
don't
make
know.
no announcements when I go up.
Every single time I try to do a live stream and do some kind of video reaction / watching content video or live stream rather, I get like the next day YouTube's like, oh, copyright, we're demonetizing it, which I'm not monetized anyway, but it's like I like to keep at least a nice little track record.
Want to throw stuff in? No. Okay. Once we get back, we'll have her make the announcements. Hey, we put a throw phone in.
Oh, my call.
I'm moving.
Breach.
Hey, let me see your hand. Leave it there. Come out. Come out.
He's trying to close the door again. I'm leaving the ram in there.
Benjamin,
He's trying to close the door on the ram.
moving.
My man's determined.
Benjamin!
Okay, that's perfect.
Hey, Harvey, you want to get some announcements?
Announcements.
Benjamin, come out right now. Show us your hands. Is your spot working there?
Anybody see that spotlight?
I see you just went to the left. Right?
Operator. I got you, brother. Is it a recent video? I'd be watching me some donut operator. Let's see. 150 Bearcat. There we go.
Show us that you don't want to hurt anybody out here. Okay, that's the front window's going.
Yeah, it's going.
It's going.
Hi everyone, Donut here. You better buckle up for this video. We got a
My man Donut.
drunk dude
Absolute
with a 50
legend.
caliber rifle, a SWAT team, and one armored vehicle that's barely hanging on for life. These officers are up against a guy who looks like he's prepping for the apocalypse. Basically, someone who looks like one of us. And this suspect wasn't just making empty threats. He was firing shots at the SWAT team that nearly punched through their Bearcat armored windshield. Things got real puckery real fast. Usually when a SWAT team goes Thursday, September 26, 2024, 11:11 p.m. Police in Vancouver, Washington get called to a scene where a dude decided he wanted to turn his neighborhood into a GTA 5 PvP server. He's slashing tires, firing guns in the air, and even threatening to kill people. I said Washington, right? Okay, for a minute it sounded like Florida. SWAT rolls in at about 1 a.m. They fire up their drones, shoot that baby into the air, and this is what they see. That's right. Once you see the suspect starting to put on ear pro, things might be getting a little bit serious. He also has on a ballistic helmet and a gas mask while he is setting up firing positions all over his house. Something tells me he doesn't like police and he probably doesn't want them on his goddamn yard. That isn't all that the drone catches. We get a little look at the arsenal that this man has prepared. It's a good thing SWAT rolls up in one of these bad boys that we've seen on this channel quite a bit. But, oh my god, police don't need tanks. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a newly purchased Lenco Bearcat. Basically, it's an armored vehicle with gun ports and a turret and windows, and it can fit a whole SWAT team inside of it. They're pretty cool. This old Bearcat right right here is about to be put to the test. Officers decide to pull up to the house and try to communicate with the suspect.
Hey bro, we see that you're wearing Ear Pro and a helmet and have a lot of guns. Please don't.
You are under arrest.
Jeez, man.
You need to come to the front door with nothing in your hands.
Whoa!
Yep, he's shooting at us.
Let Ogby put it out.
Did that front left
877,
windshield
he just
just
shot at us.
explode?
Let Ogby.
Yep, with nothing in your hands.
No, okay.
Fired. Yep,
Didn't
he's shooting
explode,
at us.
but it hit
Let Ogby put it
top
out.
left area.
877, he just shot
Got
at
a
us.
visitor at your door who wants to say goodnight. I'll be right back.
You guys are alright. You're alright.
This is why armored vehicles are a thing for SWAT. At around 2:30 a.m., the suspect starts firing at the officers with a high-powered rifle. By high-powered, I mean a 50 cal, for f***'s sake. He nearly shatters the window of the armored vehicle. 556-762-308, whatever you want to throw at a Bearcat, whatever.
These things are built for that, right?
A 50 BMG though, that's some shady shit. There was an officer sitting right next to that window as he was shooting at it. Can you imagine that shit?
Oh, another puckered anus.
But this doesn't stop the officers from trying to de-escalate the situation.
He still got his gun pointed at us.
He was shooting at it.
I need to see.
For
Alright.
This is why armored vehicles are a thing for SWAT. At around 2:30 a.m., the suspect starts firing at the officers with a high-powered rifle. By high-powered, I mean a
The
50
highest
cal,
power.
for f***'s sake. He nearly
Literally the highest powered rifle
shatters
you can get. I mean, obviously there's some slight exceptions, but man, posting up with a 50 BMG in front of a SWAT team that is a bold move. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it
window
plays
of
out
the
for him.
armored vehicle. 556-762-308, whatever you want to throw at a Bearcat, whatever.
These things are built for that, right?
A 50 BMG though, that's some shady shit. There was an officer sitting right next to that window
say
as he
the
was
least,
shooting at it.
bro.
Can you imagine that shit?
Oh, another puckered anus.
But this doesn't stop the officers from trying to de-escalate the situation.
He still got his gun pointed at us.
Come to the front door with nothing in your hands. Show us that you don't want to hurt anybody out here. Show us
He just fired a 600 grain projectile at you. He's totally out to get you.
that you can be safe. Okay, that's the front window's going.
Yeah, it's going.
It's going.
Gosh.
Oh, he hit the front window.
Yeah, it's going.
Back up.
And right there. Dang! Yo, that's like the size of a basketball. I mean, it put a massive, massive concave in that thing.
Our front windshield just shattered. We're gonna pull off.
Whoa! Dude, he's still shooting at you. Show us that 3 shots. Show us that you can be safe.
Stop. You're good.
Y'all are past that.
You're good. Alright, I know. Just keep going down or?
No. I need you to back up into this avenue here.
Okay.
We need to stay on scene best we can.
Bro, I would absolutely look like this dude, this guy's face right here. He's telling him how to back up. He's like, man, that guy is, I feel like he feels a little bit safe, but I bet that man is crapping his pants. He's absolutely terrified.
Best we can.
Yeah. Show us you don't want to hurt anybody?
Show us that
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is that? How are you going to say that after he fired a 50 at
want to
you?
hurt anybody out here.
Lady, his 50 cal is turning your windshield into a murder butthole. Something tells me that he wants to hurt people. What could it be?
What could it be? Wow. That is absolutely insane, bro. That is like, imagine being this guy, like you said, dude. Imagine that hitting right in front of you like that, and you not knowing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, let's test bulletproof glass by sitting behind it. I guess I've seen a couple of manufacturers do that, where they'll sit there and actively test their capabilities of their bulletproof glass. But imagine sitting there and just randomly the impact shows up on the
Now here's
windshield
where
like
things
that,
get even
5
more
inches
intense.
in
A
front of
SWAT
your
sniper
face.
actually has
2
eyes
feet,
on the
rather, but still.
suspect. He's still refusing to come out, and he keeps firing at officers. And here's when we get to see what happens when our sniper at home meets a real sniper.
He's wearing a
Oh,
helmet.
dude, if that went through, that would have made a mess out of that guy. Absolutely. I could only imagine, bro.
A gas mask.
Briggs, my boy. What's going on, dog?
We have eyes on the back.
We're watching some crazy guy shoot 50 rounds at a bearcat in his front yard.
He's got a helmet on and what looks like a gas mask.
He's still letting them off.
Sierra 3 got away.
He went down. He's down in a 3-side slider.
Suspect is down, 3-side slider.
Why aren't they going hot?
With one well-placed shot to the neck, our sniper drops this psychopath. 2 officers are on critical incident leave right now, aka vacation for shooting at a crazy person.
Oh, that was him.
With
dropping.
one well-placed shot to the neck, our sniper drops this psychopath. 2
neck.
officers are on critical incident leave right now, aka vacation for shooting at a crazy person, which is standard procedure, of course, after an officer-involved shooting. One of those officers was the sniper who took the shot. The other was the officer sitting inside of...
That's true. That's true. Wow, bro. He got her posted up, too. What is this? It looks like a 308 sitting there.
The armored vehicle when that 50 cal nearly penetrated the window. What's the takeaway from here? SWAT did what they had to do, and no officers or civilians were hurt. How much of a shitter do you have to have a 50 cal, that many guns, all the tactical equipment in the world, great firing positions, and you don't hurt anyone? I mean, I'm glad no one was hurt, but that guy fucking sucks. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Please check out my last couple videos.
I would comment, but I'm about a year too late to be any kind of relevant. What up, Joey Mayo? Thanks for stopping out, man. It is Joey. Joey the man. What are we watching next? What we watching next? I can play some Arena. Some Tarkov Arena. Let's just go to the home page and see what we're working with here. Seal destroys our builds. Commander breaks down our gun builds. Number 2. I'm the best. Yeah, hardly, dude. I'm not that great. I'm like mid, pretty mid. Probably much more entertaining things that you could be doing right now, so I do very much appreciate you stopping in and giving me your time, man. That's very nice of you. No kids in here talking about their geckos. No, sir. We've gotten pretty good with that so far. First cinematic of Tarkov 2. Hold on. I'm a Tarkov fanboy, so I'm gonna
Hi guys, this is Best Doing. Welcome to another video. Today I have BSG trailer thing video showing off their new Tarkov 2. I'm gonna call
recent vid of the SWAT team ripping the front of a house off to get their... No, I have not. Roseville, Michigan.
Tarkov 2 from now on because it's pretty much Tarkov 2. So, I have watched this video before, but I thought we'd go to YouTube and look up Core Corp. As
it's not Tarkov 2. What a clickbaity video. Can't stand that. Tarkov 2. Cheeks. Alright. Oh, Michigan. Oh. Roseville, Michigan, SWAT. Rips house apart. Haven't seen that yet, Johnny. About a week ago, 10 days ago. Officer shot in Metro Detroit. Man barricaded in home. Police arrest man barricaded in rows. I guess this is probably all the same incident. Is there a good video to watch of it? Any body cam yet? Half hour from where it happened. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, dude. I had just 3 days ago, about a half hour from where I'm at, there was a I don't know if can I even say that? Somebody ended themselves and another person in a double, I guess, I don't even want to call it what it is, but he ended somebody and then himself in the middle of a parking lot of an apartment complex. No body cam, but streamers were all over it. Alright. I don't know this guy.
Having a hard
Watch
time.
his video.
They got big old snow mounds up there.
See, I feel like everybody else's setup is so goated. Like, this guy got all the white background, the white couch. He got the white entertainment stand with the little fireplace there.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here with a display case, a skateboard, and some guns. I guess that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Pretty nice, really.
Yeah, you can't. There they go. There they go. Come on. They're having a hard time getting over the snow.
Chicken and rice.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Looks like some
Please
type of,
watch
I don't know
US
what's going on.
Marines.
Some
What
crazy
about the
shit,
U.S.
yo.
Marines?
Barricade, barricade, cop shot.
We're gonna watch Johnny's video. Or at least try.
Imagine that
Dang,
thing
yeah,
got
they...
stuck there.
Here we go.
I wonder if he's having trouble getting over the snow.
I've never
You used to
even
work with the
seen
demolition crew? What? Was that fun? Sounds kind of fun. I don't know.
Icht. Sorry, I didn't see the K. Again, dyslexic, so sorry.
Was kind of a slow day, but I got a lot better around the
Batteries,
house, so
man.
that's good. It's worth it.
Got all loaded up on goodies.
This is insane. I wonder what the story is behind
Gotta
this.
love a
Were
nice.
they...
I want to see.
We gotta find the citizen.
Part. Wow, yeah, they got her torn up. That's nuts. We recently had in the same town where that guy just ended himself and another person. He ended up, well, not the guy, but like a couple of months prior, a dude was getting served a warrant, and 6 police pulled up onto his property, and he smoked 2 of them. He ambushed them from like the second story window of a house with a suppressed AR. Dogged 2 of them right out of the gate, and then wounded 2 others. Very tragic. It was in the same town that the guy, like I said recently, like a couple days ago, he just ended himself and another person.
Sorry.
Dude was hiding in the attic, ended up walking out. Yeah, it was absolutely insane, dude.
Yeah, I wonder how far they're gonna go.
He was in the attic.
So the
of
front
this,
door's busted in. The side of the
this
front
place,
of the
or was
house
it,
too. Looks like the
different
living room or
spot?
something was busted in. Yo, would suck if it was a rental home. There was a story that we covered that was in Texas where some
Yeah, there were 3 small kids in the house. The guy that did the
dude had ran into somebody's house.
most recent.
The cops were after him. He ran into a random person's house, and then when the cops came up to the house, he started shooting at the cops. And so they tore that house down, and it wasn't even his
watch
house.
a Marine video.
I don't know what happened to that person.
Wait.
The home they're gonna go.
They tore his house down. It wasn't even his
So the
house.
front door's busted in. The side of the front of the house too. Looks like the living room or something was busted in. Yo, would suck if it was a rental home. There was a story that we covered that was in Texas.
A rental
where
home. Oh
some
no!
dude had ran into somebody's house. The cops were after him. You ran into a random.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. One of them is a little girl, I believe. Just makes me, every time I hear about something like that, I think about my daughter, dude, and think about, you know, I know it's a horrible thing to do.
Person's house, and then when the cops came up to the house, he started shooting at the cops. And so they tore that house down, and it wasn't even his house. I don't know what happened to that person, the homeowner.
Look at the AR-15 in the back. My AR? This guy?
Oh, man.
Alright, I'll show you in a minute, brother.
Here we go.
I will show you in 1 minute.
Reversing and forwarding.
Hi, you are the best.
I should
Thank
put
you,
a little
Andrew.
scroller for people to...
I appreciate that. I wouldn't consider myself even close to the best, but I very much appreciate your compliment and stopping in, visiting with me, and chatting with me. Very kind of you. Shout out to my boy Andrew Trades. This is Lady's house and all that stuff. No. This man. You can see one with the front wall down. Holy cow.
We got audio now, finally.
Dang, dude. Oh, man. Why the soffit? They're pulling the front porch down.
Damn.
See you later, Joey. Man, I was going to show you my AR in a minute. All good, though. I appreciate you stopping out, man.
Okay,
have a good night. God bless you.
Macomb County.
Okay.
Okay.
You seem like you're a little guy.
Thank you.
Vehicle, they didn't want a caller to call 911.
You're the man, Joey. Let's see if you want to call me. Yeah, just level the entire structure.
Did you report anything further? That's in about 4 hours.
The wind chimes stay up in place. W wind chimes. I see him. Is that, yeah.
No come through here, you all set.
Hey. If she owns the house, obviously that sucks. But if it's a rental property and
one way or another, you're coming out.
Homeowner can file with the state a claim and get, you know, some nice free renovations. I wouldn't mind picking up that job and putting that house back together for that guy. They ripped the front of the garage off too.
PSA will handle the private property accident.
Yeah, you want stricker? You
Solid wind chimes. We got some good wind chimes. Our front porch isn't too solid, but we got some decent wind chimes. Yeah, Andrew, it's absolutely crazy. Look at this nonsensical ordeal. Like, just come out. Oh, man. He got a good hook on it that time.
Who knows if this is even Daniel's home?
It's not. It's his woman's home.
Somebody else's house for all we know.
They shoot in gas. Oh, they weren't playing with this dude. They got a LVL sitting on the front
Underneath the
of
rooftop
that thing.
and then there's a hole in the ceiling that can get you into the attic.
Oh.
We're sort of at the booms limitation.
Come on, man.
I'm surviving tonight.
Clear.
Here it comes. He's gonna
Hold us up in this bed. Station. Start for this, please. Pull up.
I'm just ferret rounds through the roof bed on the north side of the house. It's plastic. I think our ferret rounds will go through that. Copy.
More of the front gets ripped
Did I
out.
fall out of the roof? So they're saying he's hiding in that.
20's good.
He shot a cop. Yeah, isn't the cop inside or?
We're gonna have a 4 or 5 man gas
Inside
team.
the
We're gonna
house?
approach
I'm not
from the
certain.
north
I
using these
think
two
that's
vehicles
what
as
it
cover and
sounded
deploy.
like. Furry masks.
Charlie 10, you guys all set over there?
Yeah, that'll definitely do it, bro. That dude's done for.
Call 32.
Clear. Shelby dispatch to Shelby units, DOL for an RD vehicle, eastbound 26 miles from 53, eastbound 26 from 53. Caller said with a white Eclipse driving at high rate of speed, running
Cops
red
and
lights.
domestics, man.
Plate given was 0, Queen CM Victor 16. Does not return on an Eclipse. Nothing followed in the
Gotta put that pride down. From the furry masks to shooting a cop, it doesn't get any more.
14, still in the attic.
Excuse me.
Gas team's gonna deploy.
Doesn't get any more liberal than that.
Drive. 02 for red level response. 24-year-old female. Have vision. 3046. Moving run. Edward Paul X-ray. Edward Paul X-ray 1217, please.
I mean, man, what else? What? I don't see many conservatives doing that.
Ooh.
Putting Tony on Prairie 1 and Clinton Township in the area of Dispatch Alpha 5 and
7 John Bell.
Not judging, I'm just pointing out the obvious here.
We're in,
It's a more concurrent issue
1970. Oh, yeah, we're
for the radical left.
Alright, we had 2 successful 40 mil rounds to the roof attic.
For a minute, give
There
us
it
a verbal
is.
command, please.
There it is. I see the furry mask. Oh no! The flag was hanging on the front porch. Big fat black cat. Had the quote, "Oh Lord, he treaded." Oh no. Oh no.
We're still moving around the attic. There's debris falling still.
Bruh, yeah,
It seems to be
exactly.
centralized in the attic, and I can see
Couldn't have
CS
said it
coming
better
out the
myself,
south side of the
Briggs.
house, or the top side of the roof. Washington 750.
Couple us is Western Garrison.
And so this guy's stubborn.
Everyone clear, I thought so.
I hate it here.
Clear.
Clear.
Send in Don Lemon.
Send in Don Lemon. The cat mask is really some crazy.
20 more debris from the same hole that you fell
That's
from
right in the
middle of
living
the
room
house.
too. Anytime he had somebody coming over to the crib, there's just that sitting there in the front.
He's basically shoveling all the debris, all the insulation out of the attic into the middle of the house.
Oh.
Dispatch cat to command.
They were not
give
playing
up.
with this dude.
Go ahead.
There they go. They're going in.
Very dispatch.
I bet he uses a
Let me know
litter
when he's
box.
secure.
That is insane behavior.
Yeah, what is this guy doing?
Probably uses a litter box.
Bring him out here, crew. Let's get ready to go clear this house real quick.
Yeah, we looked the shovel too.
Maintain your position. We
Clear
gotta
this
do a
house
secondary
real
search.
quick. They're ready. Guns up, boys. Eyes front, guns up.
727.
Yeah, I would whip a quick 180 and head right back out the front door. I agree 100%, Briggs. At that point, I feel like I would have had some conflicting conversative pieces within the contact. Before I would never even find myself walking into their house just because of the amount of disagreement, differential in overall view on things that we would have leading up to the, hey, you want to come over?
29 Tom Allen, 26629
I bet
Tom
it
Allen.
stinks in there.
Colorado Smith cooperative and trouble with her son. Dirty old black male wearing all black.
We've been together for about 10 years
Dude, he
now,
was
so
just 95
her and I are one of the
something.
same these days.
By the way, the skyscraper thing's gonna happen soon, guys, on Netflix.
Georgia.
Guys climbing live a skyscraper.
What's going on?
Alex Honnold.
Thanks for coming back, man.
Climbing
I appreciate
a
it.
skyscraper, supposedly with no safety.
4.
If he falls, he dies, and we watch it live.
Yes, one dispatch. We have one in
guy.
custody. I repeat, we have one in custody in Roseville.
Oh, they got
But I hope the guy's okay. They're not gonna have any kind of safety precaution? Nothing.
Safety precautions. They just ripped the front side of this guy's house off. I gotta go. All right, Georgia. It was nice seeing you for a second. Take care.
2155 pulling up.
Oh, they got him. Is he in a robe?
Two for radio.
Malfunctioning light signal, 14 mile an hour.
Michigan seems
14 mile
In 15 minutes, it's 8 o'clock Eastern. What's happening? It's like a live event.
The amount of things that I see going on just
It says
about
Saturday
everywhere
for you?
these days
Hold on, let me go look.
just makes America seem like
My
a
bad, thank you.
wild place.
Oh, Saturday! Shit!
Has its moments. Oh yeah, you said this is like a half hour away from you.
You're right. In small words, it's letters Saturday. I thought it was today.
5740.
Big Wookiee looking guy. Yeah, he looked pretty chunky. Definitely dense.
1944.
That's nuts, bro. That is absolutely nuts. What else you got? Johnny, you got some good ones. What was... I think, wasn't it Joey that was wanting to watch, or was it Andrew that was watching the, wanting to watch Marines? Andrew, you still in here? No, I agree, Johnny. I'm not a sports guy. I used to be when I was young, like really young. I used to watch NFL because, like, you know, mainstream stuff when you're a kid. But I haven't watched that stuff in a long time. That was Joey, but I think he left. Alrighty. Well, what else you got, Johnny? You got some good ones, man. When your kids know sniper business. $150 Elkin. See, I want to do some Temu stuff. I feel like just buying a bunch of garbage Temu gear and either destroying it or trying to use it in a very like rough, like hard use to see how long it'll last. I think guys in camo helmets should be getting more money than sports helmets. Amen to that statement, dude. Amen to that statement. We go play a freaking game on a field and get paid more than 99.9% of the country. Some Shane Gillis.
I'm Bob Isis of Isis Toyota, and we have a great collection of pre-owned certified Toyotas. But there's one thing I want to make very clear, and it's that we have nothing to do with the terrorists over there in the Middle East right now. And that's why we are the
Dude,
good.
I recently went and saw Shane Gillis at the Capital One Arena in DC. Man, when I tell you, I've never laughed so hard in my life. I didn't think it was possible for me to laugh any harder than I did at several points in time. And then I look up and see him doing some crazy gesture along with the wildest story, and I mean, it was hurting me to watch this guy. I was laughing so hard, man.
All right, listen, you gotta lean into the ISIS thing. It's a good marketing tool.
It's a great marketing tool. I agree with Barbie. I think you should be like, here at ISIS Toyota, we'll behead the competition.
Yes.
No, we're not doing this. What are you guys talking about? We're not wishing death to any of our enemies. We are wishing death to high prices.
Me and Barbie, we can hold AK-47s.
Yeah.
No.
That would be so cool. So I'm holding an AK-47, she's holding an AK-47. You're like, we got the best Toyotas, and I can be doing that like terrorist turkey gobble thing. You know what I mean? We're like,
good at it.
Enough. At ISIS Toyota, we have nothing to do with Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi and his vicious gang of thugs. All we're trying to do is put you into an affordable, pre-owned, certified Toyota.
People don't respect you.
To the youngsters, I know you're having fun. I used to have fun myself. But there's something you need to know. Stuff like that, that's a load of crap. That's a load of crap.
Can I be in a commercial?
No.
Come on, why not?
Why?
It's because I'm black?
No, it's not because it's because your name is
Orenthal James Anderson. And at ISIS, we don't price gouge. But if we find a competitor with a lower price, we'll kill them.
Cut that. We're not doing this.
You don't love OJ? What are you saying, he did it?
No.
Oh my goodness, Shane Gillis is
God
my.
damn it! All I'm trying to do is get you.
He is one of my all-time favorites. Like I said, I recently, it was like 6 or 8 months ago, I saw him live at the Capital One Arena. It was the funniest show, I think. I laughed so hard that it was causing me physical pain to laugh any harder.
You into a Toyota.
We made this.
Jesus fucking Christ! Put
Isn't
this
that great?
away. Put this away.
We're in a commercial.
Look at it.
Wear this in the commercial. I'm wearing that.
Bomb
Why not?
vest.
I wore it on the bus here, dude. You know how hard that was for me?
You wore this on the bus?
Yes, I had to bring it here.
You know how hard that is to get off? Costs more than the damn car.
Like, you're blowing it here. Like, you're
think
really,
I'm blowing?
yes.
Would you quit it? Quit it. I'm losing money on half these things. Because you and your punk-ass kids come down and fuck with our shit.
You want an AK-47?
Stop fucking with our Toyotas.
Thanks,
come down and
Dano.
buy
I
'em like a
appreciate
man.
you, brother.
I'm
You're a legend.
I'm under a
You're
lot of fucking
absolute
stress.
legend.
I'll go fucking nuts. We are closed on 9/11.
A disc on the back of their trucks. Dang, son.
If your dad was real ISIS, you'd be up in heaven right now, covered in virgins.
Yeah.
But instead, you're a fat fucking virgin covered in used Toyotas.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay?
am.
So,
I'd like to
what do you
fucking
got?
rip
Oh
your
my
fucking
God!
Come down to ISIS Toyota or I'll fucking kill myself and everybody here.
He put the vest on. Oh, man. Now I want to watch some more Shane Gillis.
Oh my god, this chicken is so good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Clearly doesn't mean that. He's just trying to suck up to you.
Can you be nice, please?
Oh, it's fine. I get it. I don't like my sister's boyfriend either. And
Clearly he doesn't mean
me
that.
in Madden too.
You can't beat me in Madden.
Maybe we can have a little post-interview then.
Oh, Jaeger
That sounds like
999.
it'd be fun.
What was that?
What was that? Alright, we'll skip this one. Watch some Jaeger. Doesn't he only do shorts? Oh no, he's got some. Yeah, they're all shorts. Let me see if he's got any actual videos. Okay, yeah, he's got some actual videos. They're just short videos, very short videos. He has the best taste. I mean, the best taste in firearms, I think, on YouTube. Every single build that this guy runs, I'm just like, oh, that's so beautiful. I want to get a new can so bad. I'm gonna wait till some of the ones from Shotgun. What do we got? We're in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Therefore, we are always confident, knowing whilst we are at home in the body, we are absent from the Lord, for we walk by faith and not by sight. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Wherefore we labor that whether present or absent we may be accepted of him, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that every one of us may receive the things done in his body according to that he hath done, whether it be good or bad. 2 Corinthians for you. Got you, my brother. That thing's ridiculous. I like, peep the trigger. What is that? Is that Hyperfire? No, that's a Timney. Looks like a Timney. Got my old channel for my interested. Like, all praise to the Most High Father of all. Amen. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. What do we got though? A joust? Let's hear. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that channel. I need to see some legit jousting, my man. Dude, his trigger finger is nuts. Farewell, Billy the Watermelon. This guy has probably the fastest trigger finger I think I've ever seen in a human being. His split times are out of this world. Yeah, I definitely would like to see you joust, bro. I'm gonna need to get that channel name. I agree. They do not like the cold. My channel so no strikes. Is it like I got you. Oh, that's just playlists. I guess it's a different channel. I've ran the 249, the 240, the Deuce, and the Mark 19. That's sick, dude. That's sick. I want to get my hands on some serious firepower for the channel, dude. I want to be able to actually post a bunch of, like, not like this content, but like my own kind of style to it. I just it's a time thing and a finance thing for me. I don't have much extra laying around to be able to go enjoy myself at the range these days, much less bring a camera and set up for some good shooting. Camera shooting, that is, no pun intended. Yeah, Dano, I assume you served based on that, unless you're just like an extreme weapons enthusiast and you have that kind of arsenal, man. Either way, that's the channel link. I don't think it's coming through. It's not even giving me the ability to unhide the message. Top chat, live chat, fan funding. $8 years. Thank you for your service, Dano. Much appreciated, my friend. Knight of the Black Rose. There we go. Oh, that's sick, bro. I already like it. Yeah, thank you for your service, Dana. That's very commendable, very selfless. Put aside your personal wants and desires in life, unless that's something you wanted to do, in which case still no difference in that at all. But to serve and protect our rights, very commendable, very selfless. God bless you. Dang. Feel that. Oh, they explode. You feel that. You didn't get copyright strike for using this song? I don't know. The only thank you I'll take is that I've trained my soldiers to survive. Most did. Even then, I praise the Father Yah for being that brother that kept me most alive. I can't win them all. Yeah, dude, that's a follower of Jesus Christ right there. You recognize them by their fruits of their spirit. That's cool. I'd like to go to an event like that. I've never been to one. Definitely would be a cool event to attend. Some Donald Trump core.
Excuse me, but I've got something to tell you first. Thank you for ruining my life!
Ashley!
What did you do?
Everybody's always blaming me for everything. Oh, Don, you're a little controversial. You're talking about illegal immigration. I said it's illegal. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it, so I'm taking on China. I don't make money from China. You do. I don't make money from Ukraine. You do. I don't make money from Russia. You made $3.5 million, Joe.
Oh, do you remember the 2016 presidential debates, dude?
Visceral response.
They were out of pocket. Rip Quinn. Oh man, passive cancer. Lord be with their families.
To attack people on their appearance, short, tall, fat, ugly. My goodness, that happened in junior high. Are we not way above that? Would we not all be worried to have someone like that in charge of the nuclear arsenal?
Mr. Trump. I never attacked him on his look, and believe me, there's plenty of subject matter right there. You know, I confronted Kim Jong-un. He said, I have a red button on my desk, meaning a nuclear button. I said, I have a red button on my desk too, but it's bigger and stronger than yours, and mine works.
Excuse me.
Crazy. Trump is insane these days.
The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. You're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald...
While there were literally service members in the Middle East watching the video and reacting to it, yes, I do remember that. It was absolutely ridiculous. I think that's me in the POV.
Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because
I'll
you'd
go
be
back
in
and
jail.
sub to you so I can
We are also
watch this.
praying for the people of Puerto Rico. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy.
Puerto Rico. That's our president. I love it. Oh, he makes them so mad. He makes them so mad. What's going on, Rusty Pope? 6531. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Supporting the stream. I'm not the most entertaining one on the list of streamers to watch, so I appreciate you giving us the time, man. That's very kind of you. Rare aggressive form, I guess. I found in late November. I ate him away. First week of January. Love and prayers, man. Have you ever seen these guys? Mark and Sam after work? Everybody craps on 300 blackout, but I watched these guys bring a 300 blackout out to a mile. Right here it is. Hitting center target. Looks like about a 16-inch barrel too. Yeah, was he? Did he know
So
Christ?
1758.
Okay.
Was he saved? Was he a saved man?
175.
You know?
1, 2, 3. Should be very close.
Right.
Look at the scope.
12 and a half.
Okay.
That distance. Yeah. That's all guess. See if we get in the ballpark, right?
Radio.
He has to censor putting the mag in the gun. YouTube, come on. Bunch of crybabies. He was a man of faith. You know he's sitting up there in heaven right now, bro. You know he's up there. Jesus is probably like, hey, I know you. Come on in. He was a Viking. See, and I don't... Okay, so the whole... I'm obviously I'm a Christian, right? But I find that following Jesus Christ and being a Christian are two different things. I didn't read your whole message too, by the way. I just read the part that he was a man of faith. I apologize about that. However, I feel like Christ came to dismantle the whole religion aspect of Christian. Well, obviously being a Christian wasn't a thing when he was here, but the Pharisees having the laws and the earn your way to heaven ideals that they did is what he came to put to rest. So I say that I'm a Christian, but I genuinely just follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. All right, boys, I gotta go. Thanks for the night. Have a good rest of your night. God bless, and thanks for the good chats. Amen, bro. I appreciate you stopping out, dude. It was very nice to chat with you, hang out with you for a little while. Have a good rest of your night. God bless you, and have a great Wednesday, my friend. Like the song says, everyone talks to God. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Right there. That's good, that's good, that's good. See if you can see it, Sam.
Radio.
I probably got about another 20 minutes in me. Dude, it takes that bullet like 4 full seconds to reach the target.
Okay, so...
Right and low.
It's for all those experts crapping on 300
A lot of wind.
Yep, I'll check in tomorrow by TactiFam. Sounds good, brother. Looking forward to it.
Okay.
Have a great night.
And it was low.
Yes.
We'll go up another 5.
Okay.
Seems like a lot, but... Anyway, you ready?
Yep.
Trigger's pretty heavy.
Tall.
Too tall. Okay.
Level with the right edge. 3/4 of target. Tall. Tall and slightly left. Quarter of target. Oh, bottom and low. So level with the right edge. Quarter of a target low.
Quarter target low
Okay.
off the right.
Just over top. 12 o'clock. Just over top.
Just over 4.5 seconds of travel time.
There might be something at 6:30 on the bottom edge of plate.
What's going on, Quick Bolt?
Beautiful. Just
Dead
off
center. That's nuts, man. How you doing, brother? You're catching the tail end of the stream here. I got about another 20 minutes in me before I'm gonna call it quits. I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. So it's been really ripping me. So when I play Call of Duty and I hit somebody from across the map, yeah, hey, dude, yeah, it's a good. When I play Tarkov and hit like a 300-400 meter shot, it blows my mind. It feels so real. The ballistics in Tarkov are so beautiful. Yeah, these guys will go out to like their furthest. I'm pretty sure they do over 2 miles. And a couple of them. At 3,315 yards. Like, come on, I've already watched this one. Look at the travel time, bro. That is absolutely insane.
Okay. Back.
This is a dude and his wife out in Australia taking shots from different zip codes. Imagine getting hit in your chest from a different zip code. You get hit and like 7 seconds later you barely hear the sound of the shot because it's so far away.
Oh, dust
just
behind. Okay.
Okay, well that was close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wherever it was. It almost looked right to me, but the dust is going that way.
Yeah.
Correction. Same scope hole.
I'd say it was left edge like 9 o'clock because there's dust behind again.
She's an incredible spotter too. Like
I can't really make a correction on that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I just saw this out of the corner of my eye. 5,000 yards. 5,023 yards. I don't know how they do these numbers. Look at that, dude. Are we still going back to the shooting spot? Oh my goodness, dude. No way, bro. What? What? Sounds good, wife. See you in about 15 minutes.
Right and low. 3/4 target right. 3 targets low.
That's what I'm saying, bro. 5,023 yards. You wouldn't even know what happened. You just see your boy get smoked.
Right.
It's like a full 6-second travel time.
I got the same result.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shooting across the ocean at this point. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but one of the most touching songs about faith I've ever heard is Everybody Talks to God by Aaron Lewis. I almost want to say I know the song.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was good height.
This is
So it's like
nuts,
2
man.
o'clock, 2.5 targets, 3 targets right.
Okay, so that's going to be varying wind.
Yep.
I'd say.
Okay.
Just
We've unfortunately got shadow on the target, but we can still see.
yeah, we can still see it. I can still make it out.
Yep.
What's that noise? Looks down.
Oh, just left bottom corner, dust. Wow, that was close.
Wow.
That was close.
That was definitely, I need a 2-inch bigger target, and that was gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
it hurts when
Wow, that
people
was
tell me that,
impressive
man.
big
It
target.
hurts me to know that there's so many people out there commenting on the song now. I'll finish listening to that later as soon as I'm done with the stream here. But to hear people say that it's a myth and that I'm wasting my time. Oh. Does him no pleasure to see any man burn.
Left.
Pretty
Slightly
good height,
low.
but left.
Yeah, one half left and
Couldn't
half
imagine
over
a single one of
definitely
us in this
in the
collective
world of
human race
singing.
having to go and
Yeah.
spend eternity with complete separation of the Father, and that's the lake of fire, and it just, oh man, that hurts to know. So many people just don't want it.
Oh, bottom
Dude,
left
it's
corner,
like
just off.
it's like a full, I would say closer to 8 or so seconds of travel time.
Top left corner.
I listen to a lot of Mike Mulligy's,
It was
the
like
Christian rapper.
10
He's
o'clock. Just
really
off left
talented,
edge.
man.
We're in the zone.
Yeah,
I think he's 23 now, but he's got like tons of really good songs. I don't know if you like rap or not. I used to listen to a lot of rap myself in my secular days, and nowadays that's really all I do. Listen to Mike Mulligy's.
Oh, just over top. 12 o'clock, just over top. Oh, man.
We'll do some more.
Yeah, okay. It was really in the sun, wasn't it? Oh, dust just off the top right corner. Actually looked like it was coming behind, directly behind the target.
The muzzle brake on that thing is crazy. Ah,
Bottom
just
left.
short.
Quarter of a target, oh, half target left, half a target.
To be able to even get in that general vicinity of that target, I mean, that's 24 by 24. I'm not 2 feet wide, but I'll tell you right now, I'm, you know, like that's, I mean, your shoulders are about what, 18 to 20 inches wide, your average person. So you got the 24 this way, you're almost 24 this way. To be able to say that you can hit
Target low.
basically a person-sized target from 5,000 yards away is absolutely incredible. What's going on, Blue Coast? Thanks for stopping in, man. Thanks for the message. Hanging out, chatting with me. I know I'm probably not the most entertaining guy, so to think that there's as many guys out there streaming right now as there is, and you decided to come in here and support my channel, that means a lot,
right
man.
corner, just off.
I hope your night's going well. Oh, I don't know if you caught all that, but like I said, thank you for supporting the channel, and God bless you.
Well, that all functioned flawlessly.
We're watching this guy make shots from 5,023 yards out, which is just an incredible.
Oh, just off left, 9 o'clock, just off the left.
Huh.
Man, that was close.
Well,
It's still standing.
that is so on.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
It's so on.
Yeah.
We'll come out with another 25 rounds in whenever we can, but
Yep.
I don't know, those are really good conditions.
Absolutely.
Really good conditions.
Oh, he doesn't even.
That was bloody
He doesn't even land the
5
shot.
or 6 shots of just misses.
Yeah.
You came at the tail end of the stream though, Blue. I'm about 6 minutes away from calling it a night here. I try to get a couple hours of streaming in. It's a recent decision to try to get daily streaming in, but I try to do one scriptural based video, one firearms related video, and then a couple of hours worth of streaming in every night where I can. Obviously, I'm working a job. I work a company on the side. I'm a business owner, so I have all that to deal with, as well as I've got a 2-year-old who is, she loves daddy's attention, so I try to split everything up as evenly as possible.
Session with multicam. I was in the Army. I had a fucking CCM.
Watching some videos with everybody right now. I'm doing some
$2,500 just hit the bank account. You want to know what's going to be the best bang for the buck when it comes to a 2011. And you find yourself wondering if the Kimber 2K, the new Compt Pro, the SIG P211, or the Bull Armory Pro Tac 5-inch is going to be the best option for you. Those three specific guns got very high ratings on the 60-second Pew review.
Bull Armor. Not the best looking of all of them, but it's probably going to be the one that I would go with. I shoot like probably just under the level of skill that these blank shoots have.
So we're going to show you guys all of the
This is
best
insane.
qualities and all of the worst qualities of these three guns. Now this isn't going to be my personal favorite. I'm going to try to leave my biases out of this. All of them have an equal amount of, that's not true. This one's got about 3,000. This one's got about 3,000. This one's got about 30,000. So yeah, close enough, 3,000, 30,000. I've had that Bull Armory for a long time and I've used it in a shit ton of videos. But
That's
I
what
did
everybody
just shoot
talks.
the SR.
Everybody's always talking about how. Do you have a drug problem in high school? No, I did not. That was actually just a stupid little video that I did. I did not actually have a drug
Off
problem
of that thing, and then I took it apart and cleaned it. So
I
that was
used
about
the
1,000 rounds
sound
ago.
because
But
it
just right
gets
off the bat,
views,
since I
man.
do have a
I
lot
don't
of
know what
experience
to
with
say.
that, most of these guns have been very, very reliable. I think
That's
we
what
only
everybody says about my Romulus, though. When I do those stupid flip tricks, they say it's looks too new to have been had 5,000 rounds out of it. Like that thing, I probably have been. It's probably closer to 7,000 to be completely honest with you.
had a couple hang-ups, and most of that has been ammunition related. Typically, if you're
have a
spending
drug problem in high
$2,500 on a gun, you're not going to run into a lot of issues. Anyways, we got a bunch of magazines loaded up. We got about 4,000 rounds out here. We're just going to shoot the fuck out of these things. We're going to test the accuracy. We'll paper everything, and then we're going to test the speed. Just see what we get for splits out of all these things. We got the Phantom high-speed camera out here, so we're gonna see how flat all of these stay. We're also using all the same ammunition. We just got Federal 115 grain. I have all of them equipped with some Surefire X300s and an SRO. Well, this one's got an HD, but same nice big window. So we're trying to keep everything relatively fair. I don't want to start with the lightest trigger because it's gonna be harder to shoot the rest of the stuff. So I'm gonna start with the 211 because that's probably got the heaviest trigger point. By the way, I'm sure you guys have probably seen the platypus sitting right here. I figured as an honorable mention we should include the platypus.
Sorry, I'm talking over him. He's talking over me. The Romulus was the choice that I made because it was a little more cost effective, but I did really want to get a platypus when I was actually buying my first 2011, and that'll probably be a heavy consideration on my next one, although I'm more leaning towards a Bull Armory just because of the overall reviews on that gun and the quality that comes with the price point. But if I had to go back, it would, and I had the money for it, I probably would pick a platypus.
They did just drop their top model, and that's right around $2,500, and these things are fucking good. They are certainly in the conversation. I just don't have that as of right now. I do have one ordered. It is coming, so I will see how that compares at a later date. But as of right now, these are the three most...
quite a few right now between the, I would say between the 1,300 and the 2,200 price point. that I would definitely consider being relatively high quality firearms. They're trending downward in the way of pricing, so I can definitely appreciate that because they used to only, I mean, be exclusive to people that had just thousands and thousands of dollars to blow on a sidearm. Nowadays, they're becoming a lot more cost efficient. Not a lot more, but they're like I said, they're trending down. What's going on, G28? How you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping out, man. Thanks for supporting the channel in my live stream. It's not, super entertaining, so I appreciate all the other guys out there streaming something that you might want to watch over my channel. It's very nice that you came out and decided to give me your time. So
popular options, so
God
I
bless
figured
you.
I would
What's
put
good
all
with
of
you,
those
man?
head to head and give
How's
you
your
guys
night
a good
going?
idea on what you should buy, what's going to work best for you. Anyways,
King, thanks for stopping out, man. Hey, I appreciate that. The message again, dude. Thanks for supporting my stream, my channel. I very much appreciate that. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? Thanks for asking. Had a long, cold day outside today. It was about 7 degrees, and believe it or not, I was power washing. So, definitely not the most enjoyable day, but it was, I'm blessed working out there, earning money, able to work, waking up
let's go
every
do some
day.
shooting. We'll come
How
back
about
and
you?
talk some shit. All right, before we go any further, we need to thank today's sponsor, TacPack. TacPack has been a sponsor of this channel for get a free gift worth about
Good, man.
$60.
Good.
I can't math, but that's a pretty damn good deal right there.
Happy you
$285. So use that
had
code
a
right there.
good
Link
day,
down in the
and thank
description.
you again
Now let's
for
get back to the
stopping
video. Dude, love Sig, hate Sig, mother.
SKS.
That's a sexy gun.
Yes, it is. Pew pew. Very sexy gun. Well, we got Brandon Herrera. This isn't, I assume it's a different, like a newer
Well,
SKS.
hello everybody, gonna do a little shooting today. Got a really neat little rifle I was gonna shoot. This is a Norinco SKS, made in China, 7.62 by 30.
Okay, so it's just a regular. I didn't know SKS was brand was the Norinco, but I think the SKS is a very iconic firearm, and I would love to get my hands on one. To be completely honest with you, I think they're really good looking.
9. This rifle actually belongs to my son-in-law. He left it for me, and
all right, King. Have a good rest of your night, brother. Have a blessed night. God bless you.
Very interesting
Thank
about
you for
this
saying
rifle.
That. It means a lot to me.
You know, back in the 90s, I remember walking into the gun shops and seeing racks of these rifles for $79. You could buy as many as you wanted. And somebody, somewhere along the lines, told me, oh, them things are a piece of junk. You don't want those. They don't cycle. They don't function. I believed them and never took a second look at them. So, in today's world, this
I'm
is
gonna watch Brandon Herrera's SKS videos. I'm a big fan.
What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? Today, we're gonna be talking about the SKS, the AK's uglier older brother. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a video on the SKS for a while. I assume most of you are either FUDs or broke college kids who can't actually afford a good AK, so you have one of these instead. I did not relent because I wanted to do a video on the SKS.
Oh.
This is an SKS. This is a bullpup. And this is an SKS bullpup.
That thing looks amazing, dude. That's probably honestly, I've only ever looked at bullpups and found them attractive from Desert Tech. Desert Tech makes some of the most beautifully put together bullpup rifles I think I've ever seen. But this thing
is bullpup.
This is a certified white monster class.
That's a good looking firearm. I'll give you that. That's really cool. You just bought that? Just dropped it off. Hey, thanks for trying it. I appreciate that, brother. Really helping me out here, man. I'm trying to build the channel up and get to the point
Now you
where
may
I
be
can
wondering,
start making a lot
Admin,
more
why are you
content,
showing me this
do more
abomination of a
fun
weapon?
stuff.
Well, the answer is simple, really. It's my channel and I can
500
do
at a
as
pawn
I
shop,
please.
too?
Now, with the pomp and
Amazing
circumstance
price
out of the
point.
way, we're taking a look at this little firearm because I think it's neat. It perfectly captures a time of civilian firearms ownership.
I want to do stuff like this right here, where this guy's out here at his range just shooting a new gun all day that he got, making a video on it, and I'm certain, yeah, 398,000
And I like it
views on
because
that
it
video.
dances dangerously on certain
A lot
trains
of
of
people
thoughts
watching,
that I
so
find fascinating.
one
A
day
brief
we'll get there.
SKS history lesson.
What's going
I,
on?
of course,
What's
am
going
no
on,
fan
NFL
of
fan? Thanks for
communism,
stopping out, man.
but game recognizes.
Thanks for stopping and chatting with me, dude. You guys are like, I'm 5 minutes over where I said I was gonna stop streaming, but I'll go for a couple of more minutes. We'll finish watching this video and I'll probably call it a night. But I appreciate you stopping out, man, supporting the channel. There's a lot more people you could be watching and a lot more entertaining streamers out there. So it really means a lot that you decided to stop here and support my channel. Thank you so much.
The commies of the Soviet
You're a legend,
Union
brother.
made some absolutely banger firearms. To be fair, you would need some pretty good guns if you expect to steal every
we're gonna watch
gun here I got from my LGS. I walked in, I was perusing and looking for fun guns that I either wanted to show off or add to my collection, and I saw this thing on the wall, and the longer
What's
I
up,
stared,
Quick
the
Bolt?
more I liked it because it is just a weird abomination,
Probably
and I
about 5 or
knew
10
that
minutes,
it's kind of like the
I'll cut
pinnacle of the
stream out.
Bubba
I said 15
SKS,
minutes.
where it's the elite shock trooper.
I said 15 minutes about 15 minutes ago, so we'll give it another 5 or 10 minutes since you guys decided to jump in, start chatting with me. How do I feel about Chinese weapons? I don't have really, I can't really form an opinion. I've never shot one. I don't own one. What about you? Do you have any experience with them? Do you enjoy them? Like just like the look of them, or like I've never shot one, so I can't say, oh, they suck, but clip is not the greatest.
Variant of the Bubba
Okay, so it's
SKS,
got
and to be fair, it actually holds up with a pretty decent aesthetic. Like looking at it, it has a really.
That's what I'm saying. It looks good for sure. What's going on, BMC? That's my boy from last night. I appreciate you coming through, dude.
Good sci-fi
You
look
held
to
good
it,
to
and
your
of all
word.
the Bubbafying of SKSs that I saw, I was very impressed by it, and it was pretty cheap in relative terms, all said and done. I think I paid around like $500 for it. Now the barrel, it looks like to have a chopped pin and weld going on. When I measured it, my guess was the barrel length itself is around 15 inches, and then the muzzle device on it gives it the overall length of 16 inches to not make it an NFA firearm. The overall length of the weapon is 27 inches, which is pretty wieldy, I will say. As far as bullpup goes, all the weight is in the rear, making it feel how a bullpup would feel. The magazine catch back here, I will give it props. It actually works relatively well.
SRS is a very good looking firearm. Bullpup sniper rifle, bullpup bolt action. Of course Jaeger has one. 3,000, that's, well, not close. Close to 3,000, not quite 3,000. Yeah, these guys are my absolute favorite makers of the bullpup rifles. The Wolverine is a super good looking rifle, man.
Hey, future weapon enthusiasts. I'm Nick Young, the CEO of Desert Tech, and I'm here to talk about the Wolverine and give you guys some updates on the product. First thing I want to do is talk about a recall that we need to do on about 55 bolt heads, and they are for the 308 and 65. It's not a safety issue whatsoever. It is only a geometry issue. So it's safe, it functions fine, but the cross hole that
Jaeger
holds
does
the
do
ejector
a
plungers
good-
in, when they drilled that, it wandered the tool a
ASMR.
little bit, which the second thing I want to talk about
that's a
is the
recall
gas
notice.
systems on the 6.5 Creedmoor and the 308 Winchester Wolverine conversion
dude,
kits.
I don't want to hear you talk.
Now,
I want to see it.
and conventional.
Yeah, dude, that chassis is disgusting looking. Such a clean looking gun, dude.
Rifle products like this HK MR7.
Look at that thing, is so nice, man.
6.2,
Oh my
the
goodness.
Mark-
Oh, give me heart flutters. I want a Desert Tech so bad. They're so expensive, it's ridiculous. I want to get an MDRX. There's the Wolverine. Dude, that thing is so nice, man. The SRS again and the HTI. Like all of their firearms except their stupid looking 22. Yeah, $7,500 for that HTI and $5,900 for the SRS. They're way too much. That's what they are. They're way too dang much. The Wolverine, I originally fell in love with the MDR on Tarkov. The 308 version, and they got a bunch of aftermarket stuff you can do to them now. They're just so nice, man. Yeah, the 308, you can't even get it in black. It's all sold out. That's the 5.56 in black. Look at the stupid California fin they put on there. California. I mean, I don't know, honestly. Let's check it out. Yeah, no, I think that's just the naked rifle. Boy, is that thing crazy looking though, man. Yeah, this is Desert Tech. That's about here, I'll show you my bolt action real quick. Oh, dang it. I just screwed that up. Let me try to do it wirelessly here. Well, I guess I can't. Whatever. I'll just put it back on the wired version. That's my bolt action on the shelf there. I spent probably close to the same amount that I would say maybe 5,200 I spent on my bolt action, and then on my 300 blackout probably closer to 6,500. Sorry about that though, dude. That was not my intention. As soon as I pulled the plug on it, it was like, nope, see ya. Sorry. I need to, how do I translate that? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, so that 300 blackout is a custom build. I probably put closer to 6,500 into that, and then the 8.6 blackout, like I said, it was about 5,200-ish. The 300 blackout was 6,000, but then I paid for 2 tax stamps, so it was pretty salty. Dude, I don't know how I can't translate. I got you. Wonder if I can copy and paste. Yeah. I got you, dog. Hold on. Just so you know, I don't understand English. Okay, alrighty. Through a translator. Come on, dang it. Love pawn shops. What's going on, David Arnold? Thanks for stopping out, brother. Appreciate the support. That's what's in my 300 Blackout G28 is the 3-position forced reset trigger from Rare Greed. Thanks for coming out and supporting the channel though, David. I appreciate that, brother. Glad you decided to stop in and hit me up. That's very kind of you. Got a new follower, man. I'll be real with you. After watching your cool gun trick video, I checked out your other videos. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed it. A lot of people hate it, man. A lot of people, I get a lot of hate for it, but I'll be honest with you, it takes about 3 seconds to pull the firing pin out of that thing, and then I have my own homemade dummy rounds that I use. Let me do your videos about Christ. I'm glad those reached you as well, man. That means a lot to me that you decided to stick around and watch them. Did you know they're making one for the P90? The FRT, that's sick, bro. That is awesome. I feel like guns like the P90 and the Vector are so neutered without the automatic factor because of how fast they shoot. The fire rate and all that. It just doesn't seem like a viable weapon at all without that wow factor to it. Yeah, I could only imagine. It's probably pretty nasty though. Is there a possibility to help? I can do my best here, brother. Yeah. The FRT P90, I got you.
Your PS9 found elsewhere on the market. An innovation not found elsewhere on the market.
That's
This
sick,
rigorous
bro.
testing,
Look at the
it
mag.
delivers
Just
a level
look
of
at the
performance
bullets
and
just
innovation
gone.
not found
That's
elsewhere
so
on the
cool,
market.
bro.
This progressive style trigger features a 3-position selector, safe to lock the trigger,
Sorry, I'm trying to do the translation from Ukraine to English. Thank you for showing me on the translator. I really appreciate it. Thank you. May God bless you. Hey, man. Love that. My pop's got one for 1200. That's pretty sweet, dude. 1200 is pretty steep for a gun, but for a P90, that's a pretty sweet ordeal there. That gun in my life. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. I would love to have one myself. I am probably going to call it, though, for the night, guys. I said I was going to do that about 20 minutes ago. My wife just got done in the shower, so I'm going to go hang out with her, watch a movie before I have to go to bed. I got to wake up at 4 in the morning. It is currently 9:18. So that's going to be killer for me. But I do very much appreciate you guys stopping and watching, man. It means a lot to me. I stream daily, so if you want to come back and chat again tomorrow, feel free. I'd love to talk to you guys, watch some videos together. it means the world to me. So very much appreciate the support and the love. Good night, Quick Bolt. Good night, G28. Yeah, same time, David. Same time, guys. I'll probably start around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard and run till about 9. So if you guys want to come out and hang out and watch me stream again, I'd love to see you guys again. It'd be really cool to see you guys. The support, it means everything to me, and it'll keep me streaming. So if you guys are actually out here wanting to hang out and talk, I'll definitely be on. Same time, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. We can watch some videos, we can chat, talk some guns, talk some God. Love you guys.